Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 811. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, as Bull City Hangout, I'll be telling you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. You can join me on camera after I do the weather. You can hang out, you can say hello, you can promote your business, your special event. Oh, that would be super great. It would also be great if you go ahead and share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. So let me put on my specs and move my keyboard out of the way. All right, so I'm heading over to the Word page, the government and nonprofit information page. Lots of programs and services being offered by local organizations, local nonprofits, and of course, local government as well, city, county, and state. So let's see what's going on. Let's see, the American Red Cross has lots of great classes, including adult and pediatric first aid, CPR, and AED. I think AED, I think that's where you learn how to use a defibrillator for heart attacks. They have other classes. Now, some of these classes are online, some are in person, and some are a combination of the two. They also have child and baby first aid, babysitting basics. Now, these are online only classes. Advanced child care training, water safety for parents and caregivers in both English and Spanish. Both of those are free. They even have cat and dog first aid, which is wild. Hey, Malachi is here. Let me click on your greeting there. Hey, Malachi, hope you're doing well. Did you go to Atlanta yet? Oh, okay. She's answering my question. So she's going out of town Thursday at 2:30 from Reality Ministries. So that's your trip to Atlanta, right? I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. That's going to be so fun, I'm sure. Atlanta. I've been to the Atlanta airport, and I have the magnet to prove. I try to get a magnet whenever I go somewhere. I try to stop at one of those little stores in the shops in the airport and get a magnet showing. So I have like Atlanta, of course Chicago, that's where I'm from. Of course, RDU Airport, Los Angeles, Oklahoma, Texas, California, Los Angeles, etc. So anyway, yes, Malachi, I hope you have a wonderful time. And I don't know if you'll be able to do this, but when you come back to Durham, it would be cool if you, or actually it would be cool if you and someone from Reality Ministries come on Bull City Hangout and tell us how your adventures went. I think that, ask, whoever from Reality Ministries, whoever you're going with. Yeah, let's see, can we go out to eat before I leave on Thursday? I won't be able to, Malachi, because number one, I'm working, and then number two, my sister's coming to town in a few days, and I have to really juggle my part-time job with things that I have to do to get ready for my sister, because I want her to have a good visit. So I'm sorry, but maybe when you come back, let's talk when you come back. All right. Oh, and a big shout out, since I just noticed I'm wearing a Durham Bulls t-shirt. Big shout out to the Durham Bulls. Baseball is my favorite sport. So Malachi, like I said, I want to see you on Bull City Hangout with someone from Reality Ministries, if at all possible. No pressure. I just think it would be really fun for the viewers. All right, let's see what else is happening today. I have not mentioned Caption Call in quite a while. Caption Call is a captioning device that you can use if it's for people who are hearing impaired. So what used to happen, you had to call a special number, and then they would, I guess, tell the person or type it out, I guess, of what you were saying to the hearing impaired person. But now you can talk directly to a hearing impaired person and they get captions as you talk. I think that's technology for you. So this can work with a home phone that you get from them, or you can use your iPhone, or if you have an Android, you can use your Android cell phone. It's free of charge either way. And it's again for people with hearing loss, hearing impaired. And the gentleman, James, I can't pronounce his last name. I asked him how he pronounced it and then I forgot. But it's spelled Ktsanes. So that's a challenge right there. But James did tell me that this is already paid for with our taxes. So you can get this for free, so to speak. So basically, you contact Caption Call via Mr. James and get this home phone through them, or use your smartphone. And when you have a conversation with someone, you can read what they're saying and have a nice conversation. I think that is super, super awesome. It's amazing. So I want to tell you about Caption Call. Hey, William is here. Let's return his fist bump, kaboom, in 3D. Hey, William. And he's saying good afternoon from Durham, North Carolina. Good afternoon, William. Hope you're having a good afternoon like Malachi is. Malachi's getting ready to go out of town, which I think is very exciting. And of course he's saying, it's a beautiful day in the Bull City, his famous phrase. Yes, indeed, William. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's really funny, William. I couldn't sleep last night, so I was watching videos, and I eventually fell off to sleep. But I looked at the clock, and it was 1:11. I was like, where's William? He's supposed to be telling me that the numbers are the same. But anyway, that's what happened yesterday. I thought that was pretty cool, because I know you like to point out when the numbers are the same when it comes to the time and the date. Indeed. So let me continue here. Let's see. No vacancies this week. No vacancies. No city vacancies, at least. Let's see. Oh, the Durham County libraries are open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6. And then the libraries reopen tomorrow at 9:30. And Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. And there he is, saying happy 12/12, where the time is the same number. There you go, William. Love when you do that, and I appreciate it. Indeed. All right. Now let's check with the Durham Community Fridges. I have not mentioned them for a minute. Durham Community Fridges started during COVID, where people wanted to help people who are challenged and struggling, trying to get food, including people who are homeless. They knew they couldn't meet them face to face because of COVID, so somebody came up with the idea, let's put a refrigerator outside. So all over the country, people started doing that, putting refrigerators out in like public spaces where people who want to give food and people who need to take the food have access to the refrigerators 24/7 in a safe space, usually next to a church or store or something. So we have 3 here in Durham. St. Joseph Episcopal Church, 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side, which is, behind Whole Foods. The Scrap Exchange, 2050 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. And Bragtown Baptist Church at 3218 North Roxborough Street. Oh, by the way, the one at St. Joe is served by Go Durham bus number 11. Scrap Exchange is served by number 10. And Bragtown is served by number 4. So there's a website, and I do have a link for you. You can click on the website. You can check all 3 refrigerators. You can see what's in each refrigerator. And that's for those who want to donate. And it's like, which refrigerator should I take the food? Who needs it? Who needs it? So you can check all 3. And also it's great for people who are struggling and need the food, because then you don't want to take the bus all the way to the refrigerator if there's no food in there. And it's usually pretty up to date. Also, you can find out if they need tidying up, because every now and then somebody needs to take a little bleach water and just wipe down the refrigerator. By the way, next to each refrigerator is a cupboard, so you're also welcome to bring, and of course to take, rice, canned goods, beans, and whatever food is non-perishable. So that again is St. Joseph Episcopal, the Scrap Exchange, and Bragtown Baptist. Okay, now let us see. Let's see. I want to see if Durham Tech Small Business Center, if they have any classes today. It's for budding entrepreneurs, for people who have thought about starting a business. Maybe they haven't quite started it yet, or maybe you started a business, but you're realizing that you need a little bit more information in order to get over the top, make more money, reach more people, etc., etc. So let's see, today is the 11th. Ooh, here's a class. This one, oh, wait a minute. Oh, here's another. Okay, this one is in Spanish, Impuestos sobre las ventas y uso, and that is sales and use tax basics. So if you know someone who is going to, or who's already started a business and they prefer to get their information in Spanish, tell them about this class. It's going to be this afternoon from 3 until 5. It's in Spanish, and I also have the announcement in Spanish, and they can click on the blue link and register and attend that class. Here's a couple more classes today. Let's see. This one is from 5 until 7. Marketing with Canva, Part 2. Small Business Canva designed for beginners. And Canva is the most remarkable graphics program ever. It's my favorite of all time. I use it for everything, including videos. I mean, you can do everything with Canva. You can create. I use it for my ads and my flyers. You could use it to design tickets, posters, whole websites, videos, whatever. Oh, and it's really good if you do social media. You can open Canva and then say you want to do an Instagram post or Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and it will open an empty document for you to fill in the perfect size, because it knows that Instagram is usually square. They know the dimensions of YouTube, and they have the perfect rectangle. Same for Facebook. So it's really a powerful and really fun program. The free version is probably all you need if you're casual with it. I don't mind paying a couple $100 for the pro version, but I would say try it out for free. You will not regret it. You will be amazed at what you can do. And you don't have to even have like super duper artistic skills or training, because I certainly don't. I'm just a regular person. And yeah, check it out. Even though I did say this is part 2, attend anyway if you missed part 1, because usually the teacher will catch you up, or usually these classes are self-contained anyway. So highly recommend. That's going to be this afternoon from 5 until 7. And the name of the program is Canva, Canva. You're going to check it out in advance. And of course, that's .com. Oh, here's another class. Food Service Series, Part 6, Preparations for Certificate of Occupancy. I guess this is for people who are pretty far along in opening a food service business, be that a food truck or restaurant or cafe. So that's going to be this evening from 6 until 7:30. All right. Let's check with Legal Aid of North Carolina. Wait a minute, because they have workshops. They do have a workshop today. Legal Aid NC, they have wonderful services. They help in so many different ways. They help people who are having tenant landlord problems, people who are having just about any problem short of, I mean, they can't represent you for criminal things, but they'll teach you how to take something off of your criminal record. They can do that. But they have these workshops. They're called Listen and Learn. And here's one today, Child Custody, Listen and Learn. That will be this afternoon from 2:30 until 4:30. All right. Oh, and I have a link right there, so you can go ahead and click, register, and attend. It's probably going to be on Zoom. Now, let us check Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have classes for entrepreneurs and they have mentors. Oh, they do have something going on. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay, wait a minute. How to explore a career transition into business ownership. That will be tomorrow at 5:30, so I'll save that for tomorrow's show. But now that you know the name, you can go ahead and register for it. Let's see. Okay, let me just go ahead now. Let's go to the health page. To your health. Okay. It is immunization month because, after all, school's going to start soon. They want to make sure that the little ones are have their immunizations because it's very important. Measles is really catching on. I mean, they thought they had it all under control, and then people got all political and stopped getting their kids immunized, and now all these diseases are coming back. Even tuberculosis is coming back. And somebody said polio's making a comeback. I thought I know only one person who ever had polio. I thought that was over with. So anyway, it's very important. And it's not even political. People make it political, but it's really not. It's about the safety and health of your child. That's not political. That's parenting. That's love. It's not political. Let me continue. Okay, I'm going to check for the blood drives because it's so important to make donations when you can and literally save lives. So today, the American Red Cross is at the Rose of Sharon Baptist Church. That is at 4109 Guest Road, and they're not there yet. They'll be there from 2 until 6. And let's check with the Blood Connection. They do the same thing, but not today. Okay, so there you go. Oh, wait a minute. It's Tuesday. Let me tell you about the HELP program. The Health Equipment Loan Program is run by the county. They accept donations of items like walkers, all the different types, wheelchairs, canes, crutches, things to help you in the bathroom like tub transfer benches where you can get from your wheelchair to the chair in your bathtub. And they accept these donations. They're thrilled to get them. They disinfect them, repair as necessary. Then they loan them out to people who need them and can't afford them. And you can borrow these items for 90 days at a time. I don't think you have to prove anything. I think if you need it, they'll let you use it. 3 months at a time. Super great. So, for example, if you're just getting out of the hospital, or maybe you had need a knee scooter, you injured your knee in sports or something, it's nice to know that you can borrow something and not have to buy it or rent it. Alrighty. Oh, let me tell you where they are. So they're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street. They're only open 2 days a week. Tuesdays, 10 until 2, so they're open right now until 2 o'clock. Then they're open on Fridays from 1 until 5. And that again is the Health Equipment Loan Program, aka HELP. Now, let's go to the top of the page. Let's click on that Health Events button and see if there's anything I can tell you about. Let's see. Here's one. The Breast and GYN Cancers Support Group, they'll be meeting online at 5:30 late this afternoon. And this is run by Duke. I've got the blue link for you. Click on it and register for that. And then on, oh, that's Thursday. Okay, so Thursday there's going to be a Alzheimer's Foundation webinar, but that's going to be on Thursday. So I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Okay, now let's go to the Senior Scope page. And let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue, downtown. Great place to hang out if you are 55 plus. So today is Tuesday. So this afternoon they're having bingo at 1 o'clock. They're having quilt making at 1. They're having DCSL band practice at 2. Yes, they have a band. And they have a theater. And they have workout rooms, computer lab, pool table, art studio. So check it out. They're also going to have the Arthritis Foundation exercise program at 2:15. Kings in the Corner, that is a card game, 2:30 until the end of the day, almost 7 o'clock, because on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the center is open late, open until 7. Otherwise, they're open till 5. Women's pool at 4. Of course, women can play billiards at any time, but this is women only at 4. And Zumba with Kendra at 5:30 as a new class. Tomorrow morning, they're going to have muscle pump at 8:40. Now, if that's a little bit too early for you, you're not quite dressed yet, then just know that because of that red FB, you know that this class will be broadcast live on the Durham Center for Senior Life Facebook page. Okay, here's a new class, Sweat and Salsa. That's going to be at 9. Total, and that's Latin music. There you go. Total body workout at 10. That's also going to be on Facebook. Quick drawing class at 10. Ping pong at 10. Hispanic Heritage Group at 10. That's 4 hours of fun activities in Spanish. Learn and play Pinochle at 12:30 as a card game. And let me scroll down here and look for the special events. Let's see. Now tomorrow, nothing today, but tomorrow at 9:30, Finance with SECU. And I don't know if people say SECU or not, but I know the letters stand for State Employees Credit Union, I think. So anyway, they're going to teach you about money, financing, and finance rather, and investing. Very important. If you have an extra couple of dollars, you might be able to invest it so that by the time you get, much older, you'll have some money in the bank or piggy bank or whatever. So check it out. That's going to be tomorrow at 9:30 in the boardroom. Also happening tomorrow morning, sewing class at 11. The Little Garden Club meeting is going to be for people who love gardening. By the way, they have a relatively new planting beds. You probably can't, you have to know where they are in order to see. They're in the front of the building, on the opposite side of the parking lot, but on the other side. And they're off to the side just a little bit, but they have some beautiful planting beds. So you might want to check that out, maybe plant a little something. So let's see. Let me find that space again. There it is. So that's going to be tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Also tomorrow at 12:30, they're going to have self-care and GIA services information session. And that is where they discuss self-care, healthy aging, peer support, therapy, and medication management services offered by GIA Services. Oh, I didn't know what that was. Oh, that's the name of the company, GIA Services. So that's tomorrow at 12:30. Okay, also tomorrow, free notary services. Now that's going to be from 1 until 2, but I'm just mentioning it now just in case you want to get your papers together. If you have something important that needs to be notarized, that will be tomorrow in office 216. So you call and register at extension 104. The number is 919-688-8247. Right. And just FYI, if you miss out on this because you have something already planned between 1 and 2 tomorrow, just know that usually when you need something notarized, I think you can stop at just about any funeral home, funeral parlor, because I think they always have someone on staff because they have to notarize. I'm not sure what they, maybe like death notices or I don't know, the paperwork that you do when someone dies. But yeah, so they always, almost always, have someone available at any of the funeral homes so you can get something notarized. I think you're supposed to have a witness. Now, at the Durham Center for Senior Life, they probably provide a witness, but I would think if you're going to get something notarized at a funeral home, take someone with you, because sometimes during the day, they might only have like one person there unless they have someone that they're already working on. Just FYI. All right. Oh, I need to tell you, JFK Towers is now a Durham Center for Senior Life satellite. They have been for a couple of months now. So tomorrow they're going to have coffee and community at 8:30, waffles and trivia at 9:30, mindfulness and stretch at 10:30, congregate meal, which is free lunch at 11:30, and club meetings at 12:30. There you go. Now, let's go to... Wait, did I go to the... I did go to the health events page. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't forget. Okay. Now, let's go to the Let's Go page. That's the... Wait a minute. I need to go to the school tools page because there are a couple of school supply drives that are still ongoing. So we want to help the kids and the teachers. Let me make sure. So crayons to calculators. Let's see. Okay. Friday, August 14th, that's this coming Friday, is the last day for their drive. So crayons to calculators is also part of the Durham Public Schools Foundation. And what they do, knowing that teachers often spend their own money on their kids, their students, I should say, who are low income, and that takes money away from the teachers' families. So what they do with crayons to calculators, they have a warehouse, and they collect all kinds of school supplies so that teachers can shop for free and get whatever they want. And also, if a student needs like a pen, paper, whatever, they'll be able to give it to them and not take money away from their kids at home. So they're having a drive, so hopefully those of us who have extra school supplies, maybe we caught a sale, a 2-for-1 sale or whatever, or a good price at Walmart or wherever, then we can go to their warehouse and drop them off, and they would totally love that because, again, it helps the teachers. Crayons to Calculators is right around the block from Durham Tech and NCCU. Let me find their address. 808 Bacon Street. So it's right near, it's on Bacon off of Lawson. So they are collecting these items Monday through Thursday between 8:30 and 4:30. Now, if you don't have kids, you don't know what's hip with the school supplies nowadays, what they're even using. Of course, I do have a document here. They sent me a flyer, and they list everything that they would like to have. But if you just don't feel like going out, it's hot. I understand. You just don't want to go out and go shopping and then go to the warehouse. And if you don't want to do all that, that's fine, because they have an Amazon page and they have a Walmart page. So you can just click, order something, and then run it down there in the morning before it gets hot. You can definitely do that. Also, if you just don't feel like, or you just can't do that either, they accept monetary donations as well. The link is right there on the school tools page. There's another school drive. Let me see, when is that one over? Ooh, this one ended already. I will mention it. So backpacks for kids, they were collecting school supplies, and so that they went directly to the students. So just to let you, I just want you to be aware that when you want to donate school supplies, of course, you can always go to Crayons to Calculators because they're open all year round because they deal with the teachers direct. But this was a project by this other project, Backpacks for Kids, was a project of the Triangle Nonprofit and Volunteer Leadership Center. Just for you to know that. They might accept donations after the deadline, but I know for sure Crayons to Calculators, they do, definitely. I know that for sure. All right, now let's go to the Let's Go page. That is the calendar of events page. So let's scroll down to the 11th. There we go. So let's see. New Visions of Africa restaurant. Their grocery giveaways just started 3 minutes ago. So they're located. Now, if you're struggling, you need food, they give away great groceries. They are at 1306 Fayetteville Street. They just started at 12:30, and they'll be there for a couple of hours while supplies last. Now, you can take the 5 or the 5K bus, but if you're driving, that little street that you would turn down to go to the WD Hill parking lot, they're probably still working on that street, so you want to go just north to Umstead, and then go west, go around, and then park in the WD Hill parking lot that way. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Wheels Durham, 715 North Hoover Street. They're having summer public skating from 2 until 4:30 this afternoon. Admission for skaters is $13. You can rent for $6, $7 for rollerblades. Non-skaters age 18 plus who just plan to just go and watch their kid or whatever, they pay $4 as opposed to $13. The Glass Jog Run Club, they meet in the Parkwood Ballpark at 5200 Revere Road right before 6 o'clock, and then you can join the 2-mile walk or the 5K jog and run, and it ends at the Glass Jug Beer Lab on Highway 55. Now, it's non-competitive, so it's not like you have to run your fastest. You can take a stroll if you want and just get some fresh air. It's fine. Strollers are welcome. Dogs are welcome. So it's just a very nice, neighborly walk around the park, again, ending at the Glass Jug. It's a free event, of course, and they'll be walking and or running until 8, so 6 to 8. The Black and Brown Ballet class is at the Hayti Heritage Center on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. This is for beginning and intermediate dancers, age 12 plus. So you start out with the stretches and bending, and then you get into the ballet techniques. The class is from 6:30 until 8, and the class fee is $10. High-strung violins and guitars, they're going to host the Irish Learning Jam at the Blacknell Memorial Presbyterian Church, 1902 Perry Street. That'll be tonight, 6:30 until 8. It's free. Near beginners are welcome. You can bring your guitar, your flute, your whatever, and learn how to play Irish jigs, reels, polkas. I didn't even know they played polkas, but you can play all of that. Now, ideally, you'll be comfortable playing in the keys of G, D, and A major, and also E minor. Those are like the easy keys. And again, have fun. If you don't know how to play an instrument at all, Irish music is so fun, you might even want to just go and listen. Just sit in and listen. Aldersgate United Methodist Church at 1320 Umstead Road. This Umstead is on the north side of town. They're hosting the weekly community pickleball. That's going to be from 6:30 until 8:30. It's free. They have more than one building. I want you to head to the big building where the gym is. It's, like I said, it's free. Minors are welcome if they're with their parents. Hey, Tachi's here. Tachi is not only listening, But she is working out. Well, go for yourself, Tachi. Okay. Working out, staying healthy, even in hot weather. Well, ideally, you have air conditioning. But yeah, okay, Dr. Tachi, very happy. I see that you had a special. Ooh, Crystal Taylor's here. Oh, what I was going to say about Tachi, I forgot. Crystal E. Taylor's here. Wait, let's see. Ooh, what is this? I'm organizing Duke Regional Cares for the Hospital free community event from 12 to 4 at Durham County Stadium. Oh, that's Light the City, right? Or is that a different one? Because I know Saturday, and I need to talk about Light the City, but this is probably a different one because you're from a different church. That one is First Calvary, and if I'm not mistaken, you're with Southside. So, yeah, let me know about, feel free to send me details so that I can put it in the Skywriter and promote it, and maybe you can come on the show and all that. But I'm going to copy this statement. Oh, shoot, I can't copy. Let me just jot it down. So, Duke Regional Cares. Duke Regional Cares. It's community event, noon to 4 at the stadium. Yeah, give me, okay, let me write this down. Music, games, food trucks, and more. If you need DJ Pity Pat to help out, you just let me know. Yeah, send some info because I want to promote that. So I'm so glad you're watching, Crystal, and welcome. Alrighty. Oh, Durham Skywriter at Yahoo, if you want to send me details, or you can just text it to, however you want to send it. The information is going across the screen now. Okay, let's see, where was I? Oh, the Pony Ride. That is a monthly event. It starts at Major the Bull in CCB Plaza, 201 Corcoran Street at 6:30 this evening. Then it ends at Ponysaurus at 219 Hood Street, that's downtown. So they'll be riding bicycles from 6:30 until around 8:30. It's a free, social 5 to 8 mile bicycle ride at a leisurely pace because it's hot today. I suggest having a water bottle. If you have a water bottle holder on your bike, that would be ideal. Also, put maybe like a wet hand towel around your neck. That should help as well, because every time you wipe your face, it'll be nice and cold. So that's going to be this evening, totally free at 6:30. High Strung Violins and Guitars are going to host the Classic Country Honky Tonk Jam at Black Knoll Memorial Presbyterian Church, 1902 Perry Street. That's going to be this evening from 8:30 until 10:30. This time a piano will be available, and singers are also invited to join in. It's free, and again, near beginners are welcome. And they might have some chord charts too to help you out. It's nice to be able to play by ear, but sometimes you need just a little help with the chord chart, and sometimes they have those available. Now here's what's happening tomorrow morning. Echo NC, they have their new location, 404 Hunt Street, 5th floor, right around the block from Durham Central Park. They're hosting 1 Million Cups Durham from 8:30 until 10. So you get there at 8:30, work the room. This is for entrepreneurs. So work that room, get those business cards, or use your smartphone to exchange the virtual cards or whatever. Meet all the people, and then from 9 until 10, we'll have 2 entrepreneurs talking about their respective businesses. If you want to talk about your business, then go ahead and click on that link that I provided, fill out the form, and then maybe you can talk at a future meeting. Also, know that you can park for free in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot because they own the building, if I'm not mistaken. And that's on Morris Street. Now, the official address is 404 Hunt Street, but that's, Morris Street is like right there. It's on the corner. Okay, now, The Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they have rabies vaccination clinics all day, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Make that phone call, bring your $10 exact change and your pet, and get that taken care of. Because once your pet gets rabies, you have to say goodbye. So it's good to get that taken care of. Now, if you're struggling, Bell Yeager Free Will Baptist Church at 128 East Cornwallis, they have their grocery giveaway. That's for people in need from 10 until noon. I have to tell you, don't get there at 10. They start lining up way before then. So get there early. They really help a lot of people. Usually they help at least, I would say, 150 families. So very, very important for you to get there early if you need the help as well. Also know that Catholic Charities, they run the Durham Community Food Pantry in the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2020 Chapel Hill Road. So if you need help, stop by. You can only go by there once a month, though. But go by there, get a number, talk to the social worker, and it's not a big deal if you can't have dairy or pork. They're used to making substitutions. Just let them know. They have people there who speak Spanish, and at least one person there who speaks French. Also, ask for diapers, because they always have, I'm not going to say always, because they do run out at the end of the month, but sometimes. They do have diapers. They pick up diapers from the diaper bank at the top of every month. They have all the different sizes. They have the newborn through toddler sizes, and the big ones for adults. So definitely ask for the diapers. And sometimes in the front of the room, they have miscellaneous giveaways. People are always donating items to Catholic Charities, and then they set them out. You can take them whenever you like. In fact, that reminds me, I have a carry-on with wheels that I'm going to donate. If you have a carry-on, especially if it has wheels, please donate it to Catholic Charities if you don't need it anymore, because what they do with it, they give it to people who show up without transportation. You ought to see, I mean, it's a struggle. It's a real struggle for a lot of folks. Sometimes they arrive, they get the food, and then they're walking with bags and bags and bags of food. It's so much better for them to have a case or something they could put the food in, so they don't have to struggle so hard. People arrive on bicycles, and they try to put the bags on the handlebars. Some people, they just do that. They're doing their best. So help them along. If you have I know the carry-on bags are getting smaller because people are not willing to pay to check their bags anymore. So if you have some luggage, especially, if they have wheels, donate it to Catholic Charities, because it will be put to good use. Just saying. So tomorrow they'll be helping folks. That'll be from 10 until 1. If you can't make it between 10 and 1, maybe you're working part-time, you just can't make it, they'll be doing it again tomorrow from 5 until 7. Okay, the Pauli Murray wait, did I tell you? I told you the address, right? 2020 Chapel Hill Road? Yes. Okay. The Pauli Murray Center for History and Social Justice is at 906 Carroll Street, and they're hosting guided tours tomorrow at 11 o'clock. You can learn all about this well-known African-American Episcopal priest, attorney, civil rights activist, and now she's a saint, which is awesome. Her saint day, in fact, was, I think it was early last month. So you can see her refurbished house. It's like a museum, so you get to hear her voice and see pictures and just learn about her incredible life. So that's tomorrow from 11 until 12:15. You can pay $20, the regular ticket. If you can't afford that, that's fine. You can pay anywhere between $4 and $10, whatever you can afford. And let's see, I think that's pretty much it. I will tell you there are 2 more food giveaways tomorrow. St. Joseph AME Church, 2521 Fayetteville Street, from 2 until 3. And then the Emmanuel Food Pantry, they operate out of the Iglesia Presbiteriana Emmanuel at 2504 North Roxborough, and they give away food between 2 and 4, but they need for you to sign up between 7 tomorrow morning and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They need to know when you're going to arrive, because unfortunately people have been clogging up traffic, not on purpose, of course, because North Roxborough is a busy street. So they want you to sign up first, let them know when you get there, then they'll tell you where to arrive, and then they'll send you to Roxborough Street to get your food. So just letting you know in advance. Oh, wait a minute, there's something else I'm supposed to be telling you. Oh, Light the City. Okay, there's going to be a gigantic event. Where is it? It is called Light the City, Duke Community Affairs, Duke Health, and First Calvary Baptist Church. All together they're partnering and they're putting on the Light the City. It's a huge community service event. It will be this Saturday from 10 until 2 at Durham Memorial County Stadium. And that's at 750 Stadium Drive. Plenty of parking. So they're going to have all these giveaways, information from local nonprofits and organizations. They'll be giving away small appliances, diapers, toiletries, paper goods, school supplies for middle school students, health and wellness services. They're going to have heart disease risk assessments. They're going to have blood pressure, blood glucose, I'm going too fast, cholesterol, BMI, and depression screenings. Family-friendly activities and entertainment. But the reason why I'm announcing this early is for this bit here. The big news about Light the City, which again is at the stadium over there by Duke Regional Hospital, which Crystal was mentioning. They have $25,000 to help people with their utility bills. But only at this event, because after the $25,000 is spent and after this event, you can't go to First Calvary Church and ask for help. This is a one-time thing. $25,000 in utility bills. I'm telling you early because you need to have some paperwork on hand and you need to bring it to the event. So what you need to bring proof of Durham residency. Maybe that's like a voters registration information, or maybe a bill, like your utility bill, whatever. A recent physical copy of your Duke Energy utility bill. And I want to give just a bit of advice. If you're low income, I know sometimes they say we can send you your bill virtually and you can help us save money. But if you're low income and you know that you might have a challenge paying your bill on time every month, don't sign up for the virtual. Get that paper bill just for this reason alone, for this event. You bring your proof of Durham residency. You bring your physical copy of your Duke Energy utility bill if you're falling behind. And you're going to need a valid photo ID that matches the utility account's address on the bill. So, very important. Read it in detail. Go to DurhamSkywriter.com, go to the Let's Go page, scroll down to Saturday, and you'll see this. Make sure that you have all three taken care of, because if you need help with your utility bill, they can help you. It's amazing. So definitely do that and take care of that before Saturday, so that when Saturday, it'll be here before you know it, and you don't want to run around last minute. Oh my God, yeah. So there you go. Because maybe if you have virtual bills and you've fallen behind, you might be able to call Duke Energy and ask them to very quickly provide one that you can pick up, or maybe they can mail it by Saturday. But they do want to see a paper bill in your hand. So try to get that taken care of by Saturday. Today's Tuesday, so hopefully you can get all that together by Saturday, because that's a very big deal. I've been behind in my bills. I admit it. I've missed bills. I've had my water shut off. I know the struggle, and it's such a joy to get help. And you shouldn't even be ashamed, because we're all doing our best, and when you can get that help, it's a beautiful thing. Especially when they tell you they want to help you. Just saying. That's going to be this Saturday. All right, now let's check the weather. Let us do that real quick. Let me grab my phone, do my little musical interlude. Okay. Okay, it's 91 already. I knew it was going to be hot today. It's 91 degrees, folks. It is sunny. It's going to be sunny pretty much all afternoon. It looks like it'll be, some clouds will roll in right before sunset, but for the most part, it's going to be a sunny afternoon with a high of 94. So it's still summer. Somehow, there's a 40% chance of thunderstorms. Well, you know how it's been going lately, where even when it's not forecast, we get these flash thunderstorms early evening, like around 8 or whatever. So I guess just be prepared. If you're going to be out late this evening or after dinner, then maybe have your umbrella and or rain jacket. So 40%. Let me scroll ahead. Okay, so rain is scheduled for late tonight, 11 o'clock through 1 in the morning. But still, you never know, because they've been kind of tricky lately. Now, tomorrow, the high will be 91 with a 55% chance of rain. I'll scroll ahead. I know I can go ahead 24 hours on this app. I don't see rain tomorrow morning. So if it does rain tomorrow, it'll be after noon. Alrighty. So high of 94 today, 91 tomorrow, 93 Thursday, 93 Friday, 90 Saturday, 93 Sunday, 95 Monday. When my sister visits this weekend, I have to tell her, bring your summer wear, because total 90s all week. I hope she can put up with the fact that I don't have air conditioning, because she lives a little bit more comfortably than I do. But we'll see. I might have to take her to a cooling center if it gets too bad. But anyway, I'm so looking forward to her visit. But that is it for the weather. 91 right now, going up to 94. That is it for today's show. Let's see. I will be doing the show live tomorrow. It looks like all this week I'll be doing the show live, unless I go to the grocery giveaway tomorrow. I'm not sure. In any case, if I do so, I'll either pre-record the show or I'll do the show early, because I like doing the show live. I like saying hi to people. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for those who are watching in the future, the people who are watching the replay. And thank you for watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, and X Twitter. I call it X Twitter now. So that is it for today's show. See you tomorrow at noon. If you want to come on the show, you can always do so. All you have to do is to click on, even though the show is on all these different platforms, you can only get to the show live through Facebook. That protects me, because someone appeared naked one day from YouTube. You know how ignorant people can be sometimes. So I only put the link on Facebook now, which is safer for me and the audience, because nobody wants to see all that. Also, if you don't have Facebook and you want to come on the show, just let me know in advance, and I can text you or email you the day's link, and then you can come on the show. All you need is your smartphone. It's very casual. You can see. Super cash. Anyway, have a beautiful afternoon. And Crystal, if you're still here, let's talk about this event that you're talking about. I need to know if it's Saturday or, well, it can't be Saturday because Light the City is Saturday. Yeah, we need to talk so that I can, promote this correctly. So anyway, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now.